I think it's like one of the most valuable tools in a toolbox that you need to develop in order to take yourself to a certain level.
I had a girl I was working with, and she was like, I realized today I have an issue because I sat down at my study hall and I started thinking about my race, and my Apple Watch pinged and told me that I needed to calm down. She was sitting in study hall and her heart rate started spiking because she was getting so nervous about her 800. That's what we're talking about. Like the connection between your mind and your body is so strong. You definitely need to continue to work on this and do your breathing and calm yourself down. Like you need a little bit of activation energy before you compete, but it shouldn't be that level, right? You
They
got to be
even
able
tell
to.
us at the Olympic Training Center, do not do this immediately before bed. They were like, you can do some visualization. They said specifically, do not do pre-race visualization before you sleep, because I used to do this a lot. I used to have rules for myself as a decathlete of what events I was allowed to think about in bed. Because every single night,
Well,
all I thought about was sports. So all I thought about was
yeah.
how I was going to do at my next competition, or like this thing that was bothering me. And I had a rule where I was not allowed to think about the 100, the 1500, or the 400. Because every time I started thinking about those in bed, my heart rate got to 200 beats per minute, because I was visualizing getting on the starting blocks and getting ready to hear the sound of the gun. And it
Yeah.
was so vivid and it was so strong of an image that my heart rate went up and I couldn't sleep. And so I would have to be like, okay, you're allowed to think about throwing shot put and discus. And you can think about these things that aren't going to elevate your heart rate because they don't have that moment of go, but thinking about something that has a moment of now, that it's so powerful in improving or like elevating your heart rate that you just can't do them before bed. But they're really great to do before the race or post workout or something like that. When you're already sympathetic, you can absolutely do it then, and it's super valuable. You have to know what you want to visualize and when, and what the goal of the visualization session is as well.
There's different reasons to do visualization, because I do some visualization with people, and the entire idea is we don't even visualize the sport. We visualize like getting ready in the locker room, walking out onto the field and feeling confident and being calm, because that's what we need to feel confident. Right.
Yeah.
So some of your visualization, like what you do for the runs, is absolutely important. But I think that there's some we need to be able to say, I'm going to visualize myself being calm and confident, because you can do that same exact stuff right there. There's like, there are so many uses of visualization. And I do think it's one of the most underused skills in all of athletics.
Absolutely.